So, good morning all of you. Let me give you a glance at what we have discussed in last session. We have started with HTML. And what is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. It's a full form. What do you mean by HTML? It is used to display the content in a browser. And after that, we understood the full form, which is your Hypertext Markup Language. What is hypertext here? Any clickable content. Whenever you are displaying any content in a browser, it can be in a clickable format also, or it can be in a non-clickable format also. But whatever clickable content we are having, we have to consider them as a what? Hypertext. What is markup language here? What is markup? Any computation and operation will not performed here in your HTML. Understood? After this we understood by using HTML, if I wanted to display any content in a browser, how we can display? Using tags. And what is the representation of tags here? You have to give any meaningful thing inside a angle brackets. How many types of tags we are having here? Two types. What is that? Paired and unpaired tag. What do you mean by paired tag? Paired tag is having a starting point also and ending point also. What do you mean by unpaired tag? It is only having a starting point. Understood? After that, we understood the structure of HTML code. What is the structure? Or what we have to put first? Doc type HTML. What do you understand by doc type? You have to inform to the browser what type of document you are sending to the browser and from which version it has been released. HTML5 version. After that, what you have to put? HTML tag you have to put. HTML tag is what kind of tag here? It is a paired tag. After HTML tag, what you have to put? Head. Why you are putting head? To get inside the head. What you are putting inside the head? Title you are putting inside the head. Yes. And head is also a paired tag. And for title also we are having a tag which is a paired. After head and title, what you are putting? Body. Why you are putting body? To display any content in the form of text, in the form of video, in the form of audio, in the form of image. Am I clear till here? So these things we have discussed in last session. So what we are going to discuss today, please try to understand. Now, for example, you have created any real-time projects, yes, or a software. Now what you will do? Will you be directly releasing to the market, to that particular software? No, right? First what you will do? You will give that software to a testing team. Understand? Why you will give this software to a testing team? What is the exact reason basically? Yes, whatever software you have created, there may a chances it can consist of bugs. Understand? So what testing team will do? We have a multiple tags here because HTML is all about the tags. So what that people will do? They will locate that particular tag. Understand? And they will do different kinds of testing, such as your system testing, such as your integration testing. For example, in your software, you have one image and you made your image to work as a link. So what they will do, they will click that particular image and they will check it is working properly or not. Am I clear? So they will do different kind of testing. Understand? And the moment comes when your software will be bugs free, after that only you have to release to the market. Am I clear? Everyone. But from testing perspective, they are not considering a tag. They are not saying a tag. They are not saying a content. Am I clear? We understood we are having a tags. Inside that we are having a content. But from testing perspective, they are not considering tag and they are not saying these particular words that whatever we have learned yesterday. Instead, what they are saying, they are considering all this thing as an element. What they are considering this as an element. Now you will ask Sir, what is element here? It is very simple. Element is a combination of tag and content. What is element? It is a combination of tag and content. And as a software developer also, we should not say just a tag, we should not say just a content. But what we should say, it is an element. And why element, you have to read it out over here? Because it contains tag also and it contains content also. As an individual, you should not say element. If you are having just a tag, you should not say element. If you are having just a content, you should not say element. But how you should say? Whenever you are having tag and inside a tag you are having a content. Am I clear? That time you have to read as an element. Content can be anything. Am I clear? It can be text also, it can be image also, it can be audio also. Understood, friends? So these things you should keep remember. And what is element? I'll show you over here. Please have a focus. So first I will put my tag. What do you mean by this tag, which is your P tag? Paragraph. If I wanted to display any paragraph, that time we can use P tag. We are having P tag, right? Inside a P tag, what I have given? Content I have given. You should say content. Am I clear? So tag, whatever we are having, plus content is known as your element. Tag plus content equals to element. Just make a note of this. So when you have to consider as an element here, whenever you are having tag and content both together, what this sign indicates here, this forward slash, it is an ending point of your tag. Am I clear? So please have a focus here. How many tags we have seen till yet? How many tags we have seen? We have seen P tag, which is a paragraph tag, and also we have seen something called as BR tag. What is the use of BR tag? Break. And what does this mean? You will understand here. In today's session, we are going to understand about the basic HTML tags, which is one of the most important things. So you have to be more focused here. So first we are having P tag. As you know, P stands for, whenever if we wanted to display any paragraph, that time we can use P. After that, we are having something called as pre tag. What do you mean by pre here? It is a pre-formatted tag. What is this? This is a pre-formatted tag. Now, if I will ask from you, what real-time example you can give for this P tag? What real-time example you can give? Any paragraph you can give? Yes, in Wikipedia you can give. In student or in education website you can give. Whatever the paragraph is present, right? But over here we are having something called as pre-formatted tag. What real-time example you can give of pre-formatted tag here? You have seen poems, you have seen rhymes. how it has mentioned or how it has written basically? Line by line. So my friend, whenever you are using p tag, how it display in your browser, please try to understand. How much how much ever your browser width size is there, how much ever your browser width size is there, that much of character it will occupy. Understand? Once your width is done, it will place the remaining character in a second line. When you are using p tag, once again I am repeating here, when you are using p tag, how much ever your browser width is there, that many characters it will occupy. Once your width is done, remaining characters it will place in next line. Am I clear? But sometimes the scenario will come, you wanted your paragraph as it is, that how you have written in your VS Code. For example, by using pre-formatted tag, I have written tab in first line. After that, I have written academy in next line. Am I clear? Tab I have written in first line and academy I have written in next line. But if I will use p tag, how it will display in our browser? In one line only it will display. But if you will use pre-formatted tag, it will not display in one line. How you have written in your VS Code, same as it is, it will display. If you have written in 2 lines, it will display in 2 lines. If you have written in 3 lines, it will display in 3 lines. Am I clear? This is one of the most important questions. What is the difference between your p and pre tag? And what is pre? It is a pre-formatted tag. Same as it is, it will display in your browser. Am I clear, friends? So, first what I will do, I will show all this in terms of practical, then we will move ahead. Am I clear? So, where we can code this? On which tool we can code this, or on which editor we can code this? VS Code. So, let me open my VS Code first. Yesterday what we have created? Yesterday what we have created? We have created structure. We have written a structure, but what we have created? What we have created? Web page we have created, that I have already conveyed to you. So whatever you are displaying, it will be considered as a web page. You should not say simple it is a page. Am I clear? So as a web developer, you should say it is a web page. So first web page we have already created yesterday. Am I clear? And this is a structure that what we have followed here. Now please focus. I wanted to create one more web page today. Now I will not create in the same file that what I have created yesterday. I will be creating one more new file. How we can create one new file in your VS Code? How we can create? We are having an icons here, which is a file icon that I have to click. Now I will give name. So name I will give here basic underscore HTML. Is it sufficient here? What we have to give next? .html as an extension we have to provide. So what I will do, the moment if I will give .html, it will change its icon. You can see over here. Understood? Now this is my main editor. So what I will do now, I will close my Explorer. Like this I can close my Explorer. Now which statement we have to put first? Doc type HTML. So like this we can put angle brackets and we can select this. Like this we can put. Now my friend, in today's session we are going to understand how to generate entire structure in one shot. Right now just we have generated one doc type, but we will understand how to generate entire structure in one shot. Am I clear? So for that what you should do, First, I will remove my doctype HTML. Let's remove my doctype HTML from here. One sign we are having here, which is an exclamatory sign. Yes, exclamatory sign we are having. Just I will put this first. After that, I will press tab. What I'll do? I'll press tab. Understand? So in one shot, I have generated my structure. And over here, you guys have already seen doctype HTML. This HTML tag you have seen. Head tag you have seen. Body you have seen. But what is new it has generated today? Meta tag. Yes. What do you mean by meta tag here? What do you understand by meta tag? Now let me ask you one question here. You guys are using system, right? You are having a browser. We are having a browser width also. Now browser width will be same for everyone or will be same in every system? No, right? It will vary. Browser width will vary in every system. Now you have created one project. In your browser you have executed that. After creating, you are submitting it to me. Now, how it has been executed in your system, same as it is, it should execute in my system also. But if it will not execute in my system, then what I will think? That your project is not working. Now you will say, sir, in my system it has been executed, then why in your system it is not getting executed? Now you will ask this question from me. I will say, no, it is not getting executed. One more time you have to try. My friend, if you want your project to be supported in every system, for that you have to use meta tag. Am I clear? So what is this viewport they have given? The port thing which is getting displayed. Over here they have already defined this width, device width. They have already defined this. So according to the width, according to the browser width, it will adjust the project. Am I clear? So in every system it should work, whatever we are executing. I am talking about system. Which device I am talking about? System. So what you are considering as a system here? What you are considering? Laptop you are considering, desktop we can consider, but mobile doesn't come. But tab will not come. Am I clear? My friend, for tab, if you want to execute, in mobile if you want it to execute, just meta tag you should not use. You have to use one more thing, which is your media query. Am I clear? So if you want to work in every device, that time you have to use meta tag also and media query also. Am I clear? But in our session, we are going to understand about the meta tag, that what we have used. And my friend, by default, we got one meta tag, and you have to leave this meta tag as it is. So by default, it has already been generated. Understand? So this is the default value, whatever it has been set for this particular content. This is the default value that what has been set for this particular name. So you have to leave this thing as it is. You should not change this thing. Understand? So our work is not in our meta tag. So whatever it has generated by default, you have to leave as it is. Am I clear, everyone? Now one more thing it has given. What is this language? Which language they have given? English. EN means English. Now you will ask, sir, we understood about the tags, we understood about the content, we understood about the elements. But what is this lang known as, sir? What is this lang? It is an attribute, my friend. What is this? Attribute. Not that attribute that you have learnt in SQL. It is something else. Am I clear? But this is an attribute. So by default, in HTML, we are having this particular attribute. Am I clear? Not only in HTML tag, you will encounter in other tags also in further. Am I clear? Now you will be having a more clarity about the attributes and all, whatever we are having related to that particular tag. Am I clear? Now, we have generated our structure. So you guys understood how to generate a structure in one shot. After this, do we leave as it is by default, that what they have given? Document. What is document here? In title, they have given document by default. For example, he is creating one project, you are creating one project, he is creating one project. So for every project, if you will leave document by default, that what they have given, that time for every project, it will show same title, which is a document. That should be unique. Am I clear? So what we should do, we should change this title. Understand? We should change this title. So what we should give here? We can give basic underscore, or we can give basic HTML. Tags we can give. Am I clear? And this title I have already conveyed in last session also, how it will display in your browser. Am I clear? Title we have given, my friends. After that, what we should give here? Body we have already given. Inside a body we should give tag only, right? Which tag we have to give now? P tag. That what we should understand right now. P and pre tag. So first what I will do, I will give my P tag. I will give P tag. So how I will give, please focus. Just I will press P. Just I will press P. Now it has given all the option. Which option we have to select here? First one we have to select. Directly I will hit enter. Am I clear? And where we have to give our paragraph? Where we have to give our paragraph? In between we have to give our paragraph. Any meaningful paragraph you can take and you can give. Now I will be taking one paragraph. So from where I should take? Let me check. I'll go to the Tab Academy website. Let me copy the paragraph and let me put over here. So what I'll do, I'll split in multiple lines so that it will be more clear for you guys. In how many lines I have split my paragraph? 3, 4, 5, 6. In 6 lines I have split my paragraph. In how many lines it will display in our browser? 1 line. Are you sure? How many ever my width is there, that many characters it will take. Either it will take in 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, what matters? According to the width it will take my characters. Once my width is done, remaining characters it will place in next line. Am I clear? Now I wanted to execute this. Can we directly execute or something else we have to do? Save. How you are identifying that we have to save? Solid circle that is visible for you. Am I clear? Now how to save here? Control S. Please check it out and focus there how it will change. Am I clear? Right now it got saved. Now whenever you are manipulating your code, every time you have to save. Now what I will do, I will put one more character here. See, I will put one more character. The moment I hit enter only, it has given this. It has changed this. Why to put characters only? If I will put anything like this, again, solid, it is coming, right? So whenever you are manipulating your code or changing your code, at that time you have to save. Am I clear? Now my friend, I wanted to execute. How I can execute here? Excuse me. What you are doing? Don't do it parallelly. After the class, I'll give the time. Okay? That time you can do. So what we should do next? Open with the live server. So we are having one option here. Open with live server. Let's click this. How many lines it has split? 2 lines it has split according to the browser width. It has taken the characters, and once your width is done here, your width is done, it has placed in the next line. Am I clear? You guys understood with the paragraph tag? And my friend, in your HTML, there is not any difference. There is not a difference between your characters, words, sentence, text. So whatever the things I have conveyed here, if you wanted to put, you can put inside a paragraph tag. Am I clear? If you wanted to put even a single character, you have to use p tag. If you wanted to put word, you have to use p tag. If you wanted to put any text, you have to use p tag. If you wanted to put any sentence or any paragraph, you have to use p tag. Am I clear? So for character, we are not having any character tag. For word, we are not having any word tag. So for everything, we are having common tag, which is your p tag. Am I clear here? Everyone? Great. Now please have a focus. I'll go to my VS Code. And also let me give you a clear understanding here. In your HTML and CSS session, I will teach you how to place any content. It can be in any format. I will teach you how to align your content in your browser. I will teach you how to beautify your content in a proper format. But at the end, when you are doing any projects, you have to think how to implement everything. That thinking I will not teach. Am I clear? That innovation of yours, I can't teach. I only can teach how to place content, how to place image, how to place video, what is attribute, what are all the properties that what we are having, everything I will teach. But your thinking, you have to think by your own. You have to design your project by your own. Am I clear? The more innovation you are having, the more beautiful project you can create. The more efforts you will put, the more beautiful project you can create. Am I clear to everyone? Great. P tag we already understood. One more we are having. What is that? P tag we are having. Where we should put? We can put here inside P. No, where we should put? Outside P only, inside body. Am I clear? Outside P only, inside body. So let's put pre tag. How to give pre tag? Just type PRE. Am I clear? The moment you have typed PRE, one option it has already given to us. Let's hit enter. It has already generated. P tag is also a paired tag. Pre tag is also a paired tag. Let's hit enter here. In between we should put our content. So in first line, I will give tab. What I'll give? Tab. In second line, I will give academy. Now, I have given tab also, academy also. How it will display in my browser? In one line? No. How I have given in the same format, it will display. I have given in 2 lines, it will display in 2 lines. If I could have given in 3 lines, it could have displayed in 3 lines. If 4, then 4. Am I clear? So let's do that. Next, what we should do? Save. Every time you have to save this. Open with live server. How it has displayed, please focus here. See, when I have increased the size of this, it is adjusting according to the browser size. But This particular thing is not adjusting according to the browser size. I have given in 2 lines, it has generated in 2 lines. Understood? What is the difference between P and pre? So make sure you should answer if they are asking from you. You should not be silent. Am I clear? So you have to open your mouth and you have to answer the things that what I am teaching. Am I clear to everyone? Great. And also keep mentioning the key points here. Don't just sit manually. Keep mentioning the key points, whatever I am conveying or whatever coming from my mouth. Now that's it, that what we have to understand about P and pre, that we already understood. Let's go to my animation. Now, one more tag we are having. What is that? What is that? BR tag. BR tag, whatever we are having, this one is a paired or unpaired? Unpaired. What is the use of this? What break? I didn't understand about break. If I wanted to place my content in a next line, that time we have to use BR. If I will ask, why you are using ln in your system.out.println? Why you are using ln? To place a content, to place a text, to place a word, to place a character, to place a number in a next line. Like this. In paragraph, if you wanted to place the characters or a word or a text in a next line, that time you can use BR tag. Understood? And my friend, what basically a student used to do, they used to write a paragraph, yes, and what they used to do, they used to put BR tag and they will say, sir, see, I have split my text or I have split my sentences or I have split my words. My friend, if the scenario will come that you have to mention your text or a sentence line by line, that time you should not put BR tag. That time you can achieve that thing with the help of pre tag only, right? If the scenario will come. So whatever content we have to put in pre, we should put in pre only. Whatever the content we should put in P, we should put in P only. You should not mismatch that. Am I clear? You should not interchange that. Yes sir, we can achieve with the help of BR also, so we can split our text, we can split our sentence, not like that. If scenario will come, just this part of sentence you have to put in first line, after that few part of sentence you have to put in next line. That time you can use BR tag, but for every time you should not use. So it depends on scenario to scenario. If they will say to you, if interview people will say that I wanted my content to be displayed in the format of rhymes, in the format of poems, that time you have to use pre tag. But if they will say there is one sentence that you have to put in Wikipedia and that should be come in the paragraph format, that time you have to use P tag. But if the scenario will come to break some of the lines, to break few of the lines, that time you can use BR tag. Am I clear? So it depends scenario to scenario. Am I clear, my friends? Now let's understand what are all the tags we are having here. What is this I have mentioned here? Heading, not heading tag. It's a heading only. Tag I will mention later. Heading that I have mentioned here. Whenever if you wanted to put any headings you understood what is that? In any website, in the top that what they have mentioned. Yes, that is a heading only. Now if you wanted to achieve that format, you can use heading tag which comes under your heading only. We are having a tags, we are not having one tag for this. For displaying our heading, we are not having only one tag. Like your P, like your pre, like your BR. We are having 6 tags we are having. How many tags we are having? 6 tags. Now you will ask, sir, what is the difference? If we are having a 6 tag, then there should be a difference also, right? There is a difference. Difference in size. Am I clear? There is a difference in size. So what is all that tag? Please focus here. First we are having H1 tag. Next we are having H2 tag. Next we are having H3 tag. Next we are having H4 tag. Next we are having H5 tag. Next and last we are having H6 tag. Now if the interviewer will ask what is the difference, how you should answer or what you should answer. There is a difference in size. And my friend, your H1 tag is one of the most used tag. Am I clear? And your H6 tag, least used tag, one of the least used tag. Am I clear? Everyone. And the more difference, more clarity you will get when I will execute in terms of practically. Just you understood we are having a difference in size. What difference we are having? That you will understand when I will execute in terms of practical. Am I clear? Now after your heading, whatever the tags I have shown here, after this one more tag we are having. What is that? Image. This is an image tag, right? How I have written this? Yes, please speak. IMG. Completely I have not written IMAGE. Am I clear? So when you wanted to display any image, you have to use this image tag. Yes, I am reading image, but while writing, just you have to write IMG. Am I clear? So whenever if you wanted to display any image in your browser, that time you have to use image tag. Not only an image we are having, we can have audio also, we can have video also. That scenario also comes that you have to display all these things. And for that also we are having something called as audio tag, and we are having something called as video tag. For what we should use audio? For displaying the audio or for displaying the content in the format of audio. Why we should use video tag? To display the content in the form of video. Am I clear? So these all are the tags which is basics but not enough. We are having multiple tags, but this is just a basics that I have segregated for this particular session. Yes, because my friend, whatever HTML we are having, this is all about the tags only. So here we are having multiple tags and you have to remember all the tags. Just make a note of this. I asked to make a note. It seems that you have already made a note. Good. Let's execute one by one whatever all the tags I have displayed here. So I'll go to my VS Code here. Let me open my VS Code. And how the execution will take place in your HTML? Line by line. Why line by line? Yes, because it's a interpreted language. So first we are having h1 tag. Let's put h1. What we have to put inside? Content we have to put in the form of heading. I am h1 tag. Now what we should put? h2. See, I am fast forwarding this thing because you already know. h2. What we should put? Content we should put. I am h2 tag. h4 tag we have to put. Let's give my content. h5 tag we have to put. Let's give my content. Next we have to put h6 tag. Let's give my content. Good. Now what we have to do? Let's save my file. Let's open with live server. Now please have a focus here. What difference you are getting between all the 6? There is a difference in size. Am I clear? So h1 it is the mostly used tag and h6 it is least used tag. And you have to think according to the scenario. If the scenario comes that you have to display the headings with the help of h1 tag, you have to go with the h1 tag because the size is, as compared to all this, is more of h1 tag. Then again it is getting decreased. Am I clear? So it depends on the scenario to scenario. And mostly people are using h3 sometime, h2 sometime. But again, if the scenario will come to use h1, so h1 you can use. So h1 means size will be greater or size will be more. So mostly people are using h3, h2, h1. So it depends. But again, if you are considering as an specific, the mostly used tag is your h1 only. Understand? And the least used tag is your h6. You can understand that why it is least used tag. Because the size is very small of h6. And why people should use h6 to give heading if that much of only size it is giving to us. Am I clear? So this is all about the headings. So after heading, what we are having here? Image. So where we should put? Inside a body only? Yes. So let's put inside a body. Now please have a focus. What I am typing here, IMG. It has given multiple options to us, but we have to select first option. Let's select the first option. The moment I hit enter, what it has given to us? Source it has given and alt it has given. What is all this? Attributes. Understand? It is an attributes. And what is attributes here? Yes? It is giving an extra information related to your tag. What source are doing? It is giving some extra information. What alt are doing? It is giving some extra information related to your tag. Am I clear? Alt over here, it is alternate. Now in general term, what do you understand with alternate? What is alternate? Alternate option we are having, like this we used to say, right, in English. Alternate options we are having. If not this, then this. Like this we used to say, right? Here also it is same only. For example, we are having one source attribute. In source attribute, you should give your file name of your image. You should put name of your image. Am I clear? And how to put that you will understand. But my friend, sometimes you have not given a correct file name inside your source. If you have not given a correct file name, then what will happen? Whatever text you have given here, that will be generated in your browser. Sometimes if your internet doesn't work, that time also this particular source file, it will not be redirected properly. Then what will happen? Whatever text you have given inside your alt, that text will be visible in your browser. Am I clear? So if your image tag is not working properly, that the source that what you have given according to that, then whatever text you have given in your alt, that particular text will be visible in your browser. Am I clear? What is alt? What is alternate here? Good. Now we are having source that you have to keep focus on. What we should put here? Link we should put. Image file name we should put. Image name we should put. Am I clear? Now you will ask, sir, where is my image? Where is my image? Do we have any image here? No, right? My friend, yesterday I have created one folder. What is that name? HTML August and September. And that folder only we are working. On that folder only we are working right now. So if you want a proof, you can get a proof here. On that particular folder only, what I have created? Basic HTML.html. Now my friend, in C drive that what I have created this particular folder, you have to go inside to that folder. Not here, not in VS Code. In VS Code you should not go. In C drive where I have created or where you have created, on that particular drive you should go. You should enter to that particular folder that what you have opened here, or on what folder you are working here, that you have to open. In that folder only you have to keep your image also. You have to keep your audio also or video also. Am I clear here? So here I have given my image also in the same folder, this folder only. I have given audio also. Sorry, this is video. I have given video also and I have given audio also. Am I clear, my friends? So what are all the things I have given here? I have given audio, I have given image, I have given video in the same folder only. That what I have opened here. So you have to do the same thing. Understood? Now I will close my Explorer. Let me go to my source. What is my file name of my image? Tab something I have given, right? Same file name I will type here and automatically it will show the option. The moment I have pressed T, automatically it has shown the option. Why it has shown the option? Because that file I have already kept inside my folder. Am I clear? Now my friend, we have to hit enter. The moment I hit enter, it has given this file name. And here in your HTML, this extension is mandatory. This you should give, but automatically it has given the extension. So that is why we have selected this. But extension is compulsory here. Am I clear? Now, when I will consider image or a path, how many paths we are having in just general term? I am asking. How many paths we are having? Yes. How many paths we are having? 2 paths we are having, right? Absolute path and relative path. What is absolute path? Absolute path sense here the entire path that what you are taking from a root directory. That entire path you are taking. Am I clear? And what is relative path? Relative path you are taking from that current directory, not from the root directory. Am I clear? So on which you are working. Am I clear here? So right now, just I have given my file name. But sometimes the scenario will come. We have an Explorer, we have a folder. So people will not keep like this. If they are working on real-time projects, image they will create in separate folder, audio they will put in separate folder, video they will put in separate folder. Am I clear? Now, right now I have given my image in the same folder where I am working. But if it is in some other folder, how you have to take this particular path? How? It is very simple, my friend. You have to use /, folder name, again /, again the file name. Am I clear? So try it out. Here only you can create subfolder. Am I clear? Here can we create subfolder? Yes. Here we can create a subfolder also. And create a subfolder. And in particular folder, keep everything. Keep image, keep audio, keep video. Because when you will be working in projects that what I will assign to you guys, that time you will be having a multiple things, multiple image you will be having. So multiple image if you will be having, you can keep in the separate folder. Am I clear till here? Multiple videos you will be having, you can create in the separate folder. That time if you will give like this, that what I have given tab.png, it will not work. You have to give /, folder name, again /, again name of your files. Am I clear till here? Like this you have to give. We have given one file name. In alternate I can give anything. Tab Academy I can give, and it is not compulsory to give. It's just an optional. Now I will go to my browser. It has displayed the image that what I have given. Am I clear? And if you wanted to align the height of this, width of this, that also you can align. You have to use height and width attribute. That height and width attribute I will show when I will use video tag. But here if you wanted to implement height and width attribute, you can set that. You can decrease the height, you can increase the height, you can decrease the width, you can increase the width. Am I clear? We understood with image tag. After image, what we are having? Audio we are having and video. Let's do that. So I'll go to my VS Code. For audio, which tag we have to use? Audio tag. Now by default, which attribute it has given to us? Source. And audio is a paired tag. Am I clear? So which audio we have given here? That file name. This is the file name of my audio. So same file name I will give here. And automatically this extension it has given, which is your OGG. Am I clear? Now this audio we have given, is it sufficient here? Think. Is it sufficient here? No, it is not sufficient. For image, just file name you can give inside a source. But when you are using audio tag, you have to give file name. It is compulsory. But with file name, something else you have to give. For example, we are having one audio. Can we pause that audio? Yes. Can we play that audio? Yes. Can we download that audio? Yes. Can we increase the speed of that audio and decrease the speed of that audio? Yes, we can do all this thing. This all facility we wanted. Am I clear? And my friend, if you wanted to give all this facility, in technical terms we have to say controls we have to give. What we have to give? Controls. We have to control our audio. How we can control? For that we are having one attribute which is your controls attribute. Am I clear? So just if you will put this, this will not display your audio in your browser. And try it out. So what we should give here? One more attribute. Where we can give one more attribute? Yes, where we can give one more attribute? Within source we have to give? Are you sure? No idea? Please focus here. This is one attribute. This is the value that I have given of the particular attribute. Now here I have enclosed this. Outside only we can give, right? Or we can give within this. No. Or you can give here also. Before source also you can give. And after source also you can give. But you have to come out from the double quotes. Not within the double quotes you have to give. Am I clear? Source we have given one attribute and the value I have given. So we should come outside that particular value and we have to give one more attribute. Am I clear here? So I'll come out from my double quotes. Here only we should give and not here. In between also you should not give. So I will give controls. Which option we should select? This one. Let's save this. And no need to again execute this. The moment if you will save, it will be displayed. Again you should not execute run with live server, run with live server. The moment you are manipulating your content, you have to save your content and automatically it will display it in your browser. So let me go to my browser. It has displayed, right? It has displayed. Now, it has displayed in similar line or same line it has displayed. That I will show how to put this in a next line, that I will show with the help of break. But we have displayed our audio, right? We have displayed. Now can we control this? How we can control? We have a play button. Can we play this? The audio is coming. So can we download this? Yes, download option is there. Can we increase the playback speed? Yes, all the option it has given. Am I clear? Can we forward this? Yes, we can forward also. So we can control this. Am I clear, my friends? So whenever if you wanted to display any audio, you can display with the help of audio tag. Am I clear? Before showing your video tag, one more tag that we have left. What is that? BR, right? BR. First, I will show that BR tag in your format, in your text format, in your paragraph. So I'll go to my paragraph. Now, after Tap Academy, I wanted whatever the lines we are having or whatever the text we are having, I wanted to put in next line after Tap Academy. So what I will do, after Academy, I will put BR tag. And how to put BR tag? BR. Automatically, it has given the option. Just select this option. Am I clear? Now, this particular tag is a paired tag. No, this is unpaired tag. Am I clear? So, whatever the lines which will appear after Tap Academy, it will come in second line or a next line. So, after Tap Academy, I will put one comma also. And I will save this and I will show it in my browser. Now, after Tap Academy, whatever the text we are having, it has not occupied till our width. Am I clear? So, here only I have splitted my text with the help of break, BR tag. And same thing, my friend, you can implement after your image. After your image, what you should put? Where we are having image? After your image, what we should put? BR tag. The moment if you will put BR tag, then automatically it will, whatever the audio you are having, it will come in next line. So if you wanted to get a proof also, I will show you. So, where is my image tag? Here only. And not only one time you can put break, multiple times if you want one more spacing, line by line, you can put one more tag or a multiple BR tag you can put. So now how it will display in our browser? How it will display? In next line. Again, if you want one more space, you can put one more break. Like println, right? ln we can put multiple times. One more spacing we want. in next line, again in next line. Like that you can put your break tag also. Am I clear, my friends? BR tag we have already seen. Audio tag we have already seen. One more we are having. What is that? Video tag. Let's put my video tag. For video, which tag we have to put? Video tag. Automatically it has given one option the moment I have typed VI. And video tag here, it is your paired tag only. Please focus, it is a paired tag. Now we have to give our file name. How we can give our file name? Inside source. That video we should first keep inside the folder. I have already kept. Now I will just give my video file name. And what is that? Let me check. Demo Rajajinagar. And automatically see .mp4, this extension is compulsory. Here also we have .ogg. Am I clear? Now please tell me here, just putting video tag or just putting source or inside source just putting file name, it is sufficient here. Why it is not sufficient? For video also can we control, right? Can we play? Yes. Can we pause? Yes. Can we forward that? Yes. Can we increase the playback speed? Yes. Everything we can give. So for that also we have to give controls. Controls we have given. Now my friend, the moment if you will give controls and the moment if you will open this, see how it will display here. How it is displaying? It has occupied our whole screen, it has occupied, right? Right now we can control this. If you wanted to control, you can control this. Like this you can control. We can control, but I wanted to set the alignment of my video. I wanted to decrease the height also. I wanted to decrease the width also. Am I clear? Like this for image also you can do, but I am showing for video. Now what I will do, I will decrease the height and I will decrease the width. Which attribute we have to use for that? Height attribute and width attribute. So let me take to you in my VS Code. So after controls I will use height attribute. HEI. Yes, what happened? Yes? Nothing? Yeah, I was trying in audio. Oh, I thought something happened. Now height we have given. Now my friend, height attribute we have used. What we have to set over here? The value we have to set of height. Attributes we have given like your controls, but we have to set the alignment also, right? We have to set the alignment also. For that we have to give value over here. Am I clear? So what value I should give? Please focus. I will give 150, but just giving your value is not sufficient. You have to give something else. You can give either pixel after your value, or you can give percentage also. Am I clear? Now you will ask, sir, when we have to give percentage, when we have to give pixel? That also will be the question, right? Now, if I will consider just an individual video, if I will consider just an individual video and the height we have to set for an individual video, that time we have to give pixel. But if I am considering with respect to my browser, if I am considering any content, that time we have to give percentage. Am I clear? For example, for my video, it has occupied the width, complete width it has occupied. Now I want my video to occupy 50% of my browser. the width that it has occupied completely of my browser, I want my video to occupy 50%. It means I am considering with respect to my browser. If respect to my browser, that time we have to give percentage. Am I clear? If this is a 100%, if I will give 50%, then 50% on 50% it will display in our browser. But pixel means what? Just we are setting the alignment of the individual content, of the individual video, of the individual image, not with respect to the browser. Am I clear? Here height I have to set with respect to the video only, but width whatever we are having, I wanted to set with respect to the browser. Our browser is 100%. I wanted it to come in 50% of my browser. I want video to come in 50% of my browser. So what we should put as a width? 50% we should put. We should not give pixel. Pixel if you wanted to give, you can give. But again, pixel in sense what? With respect to the video. Percentage in sense what? With respect to the browser. This is the difference between both. Or you can give centimeter also, but no one gives centimeter. Centimeter no one gives. Here pixel and percentage. And you know that in image we are having multiple pixels. It is made up of multiple pixels, right? So like that you can put pixels here. For image also you can put, for video also you can put. So in height what we have to put? 50%. In height we have to put pixel, in width we have to put 50%. We have to save this. You guys understood, right? What is width? What I mean to say about width? What is height? You guys understood, right? Good. Now it has came in the same line. I wanted a break, so I'll put a break here only. So you guys already know how to put break. Now over here we have adjusted the alignment. Am I clear? We have adjusted the height also, we have adjusted the width also. Now can I control this? Yes, we can control. Can we maximize this? Yes, we can maximize. Can we minimize this? Yes, we can minimize. Can we mute this? Yes, we can mute. Can we unmute this? Yes, we can unmute this. So whatever controls or the option it has given, that option or that controls you can achieve here. Am I clear, my friends? So this is something as a fresher you should learn in terms of HTML. And I have given my video here. If you wanted to put your video here, you can put. Here you can put, in anywhere in your browser you can put. But that we will understand in your CSS. Am I clear? How to place your content anywhere in your browser. That we will understand in CSS. So first we should have an idea about the content. How to put a content in a proper format. Here formatting is very much compulsory, that you have to make sure. So of formatting you have to make sure. For that video we are having video tag. For audio we are having audio tag. For paragraph, text, character, words we are having P tag. If I wanted to achieve in the format of rhymes, poems, for that we are having pre tag. Am I clear? Pre-formatted tag. If I wanted to put any text in a next line, for that we are having BR tag, which is your break again. Am I clear? So this is what the things, or that is what you have to learn or you should know as a fresher. And that is what others are expecting, or an interviewers are expecting from you guys. Because without your HTML, you cannot showcase anything to the user. No matter how you have stored your structured data, no matter how you have written your code in an efficient manner. But again, if you don't know this, you will not be called as a full stack web developer. And for which course you have been obtained here? For full stack only. So if you wanted to become a full stack web developer or a developer, you have to use 3 of the components at one shot. You should know front end also, you should know back end also, you should know database also. Then only your value will be more in the IT industry. Am I clear? Then only the money they will give you, it will be more for you. Am I clear? So just you should not know backend, just you should not know database. You should know all these 3 components if you wanted to become a full stack developer. Am I clear, my friends? So that is what I have segregated these things for this session to teach, and that I have already taught. So my work now got over. Now your work has started. So what you should do, whatever I taught right now, same thing you have to implement in your system. Am I clear? But when I am teaching, that time don't use your laptop. Am I clear? When I am teaching, just make a note. But after my teaching, you can use your system and you can implement the things. So today one more page we have created, right? One more web page we have created. So in yesterday we have created one more web page. Today we have created one more web page. Tomorrow we will create one more web page. Day after tomorrow we will create one more web page. And like this we will create page in an individual manner. But at the end, you guys have to integrate all of this and you have to create one project. Am I clear? And how to integrate your page or a web page, that I will let you know. Am I clear? So now I am ending up my session. I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's session. Thank you very much. Just be seated here and try to implement everything whatever I taught. Thank you.